Okay.
Phil says winter.
All right, good Monday morning, everybody.
All right. So we had Groundhog Day over the weekend.
We did, yes.
Yes, Punxsutawney Phil. A lot of people make their way to Pennsylvania to see that. He predicted that we have 6 more weeks of winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in Milwaukee, they do things a little differently. They are using goats, the Milwaukee Zoo, to determine if we have a, spring that will come sooner or later. Well, turns out these little guys predicted that that spring will arrive sooner.
Ah, okay.
So completely different than what Punxsutawney Phil predicted. So I guess we have to wait and see who's really right.
Which one's right? I'm going to go with the goats because I'm hoping it's an early spring.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next year we'll know who was right and who was wrong, who we actually need to trust.
Exactly. So I guess too, what happened was, so the zoos, these dwarf goats, they ran out of their yard to make the long winter or an early spring decision, and according to the zoo, the goats, they're native to West Africa or whatever, and they're small for their statues, but I guess they had to run out, and they did. And
do they see their shadow? Is that the?
I think it's if they leave like their little building, if they go out, then it's an early spring. If they stay in, and I guess they ran out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there is hope for all of us who saw Phil's prediction and were disappointed. But Phil, he's usually not accurate. He's actually inaccurate more times than he is accurate. So
maybe maybe the goats are onto something.
Maybe the goats have the answer here. They had it all along, and we just weren't paying attention.
That's right.
All right. Let's take a look at our local headlines on this Monday morning. Several vehicles in a building were damaged by gunfire early Sunday morning in Charlottesville. Police responded to Hardy Drive and Page Street just after midnight for reports of multiple shots fired. Officers found 45 shell casings on Page Street. Despite the damage, no injuries were reported. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers. Police say the investigation is ongoing and will provide updates as they learn more. A plumbing issue is causing problems at the Charlottesville Albemarle SPCA. On an average day, it runs between 20 to 30 loads of laundry for blankets, towels, and beds. The shelter is now asking the community for help, and within 24 hours of seeking help, the SPCA's lobby was filled with bags of donations. So people are definitely stepping in to help them. Citizen Burger is helping out a nonprofit that promotes food equity. Cultivate Charlottesville says it may shut down due to a lack of money. So the downtown restaurant decided to jump in to help. Citizen Burger now has a menu option called the People's Burger. For every one of these burgers sold, the restaurant will send a matching donation to Cultivate Charlottesville. And Kindred Seaville, a yoga studio and wellness collective, opened its doors to the public in Albemarle County yesterday. The new business offers workshops and services designed to make the parenting journey a little easier. Postpartum wellness, yoga, and feeding workshops are just some of the ways they are helping moms find stability and build connections in the community. If you plan to do yoga after giving birth, make sure you get it all cleared by your doctor. All right, turning now to the weather, Josh. If it wasn't for your first alert forecast, I wouldn't know what to expect every day.
It's either me or the groundhog. You know, which is more accurate, huh? We'll have to wait and see. But I agree with the groundhog, Punxsutawney Phil. That we're going to have more winter ahead.
Okay.
It will not be an early spring, I'm afraid. Although this week on your 7-day forecast, it is more like springtime. Highs will be in the 50s and 60s today, tomorrow. But look at Wednesday. The bottom drops out. Only in the 30s for daytime highs. So we're dry today and tomorrow, and also dry on Wednesday during the day. But it's Wednesday night. There could be some cold rain mixed with a little snow and sleet for the higher elevations in the Blue Ridge into the Shenandoah Valley, but not expecting much in the way of impacts because even overnight we're going to be above freezing. Then the temperatures come back up Thursday, Friday, and next weekend, 50s and 60s, but there are indications by next week we may have a better chance for some snow. So a heads up, first alert on that. Next week could be a little more interesting around here.
Okay, so we've got 1 week to enjoy the warmth, the early warmth. until next week.
Yeah, next week could be a little longer period of some colder weather. This week it's ups and downs in the temperature, but I think it's more ups than downs this week though, with highs in the 60s. So enjoy the break in the winter while we have it.
Yeah, we sure will. All right, thank you, Josh, and thank you guys for joining us on the Morning Rush. Let's get a check of traffic this morning as you head out the door. This is US 29, a hydraulic road. Looks like things are moving smoothly on this Monday morning. I hope you guys have a great day out there, a great day back at work and school. And we'll see you again on 29 News at noon. Of course, we're always live on 29news.com.